name is Dane Fonte. I'm from Smithsburg, Maryland. I joined the United States Marine Corps in 2003 during high school after the events of 9/11. I was deployed to Ramadi, Iraq as a machine gunner until I was wounded and extracted from the rooftop. This is my story.
Can't be a coward. Too many veterans die with this inside them and they shouldn't. It's just right now, just the pain I'm feeling is just that reflection of a time when I was young. Those nights, that guilt, not feeling that purpose, knowing I was meant for more. But then there I was, not able to carry out those tasks that I knew what made me special in the sense of a Marine. That spirituality that comes with being a Marine that I didn't even know was spirituality. Waking up early, false motivation's better than no motivation. The sheer running to cadence, screaming with your brothers, that feeling. When a warrior loses that, no matter what you're doing, you'll never feel full. So I've learned through a connection greater than myself that I needed to continue those habits, and that's what's made me better. That's what's healed me. I've had my hips ripped out. I've needed right hip replacement, left hip replacement. I was taken care of. I'm a stay-at-home dad. I have four kids, and I couldn't even walk around the house. I'd cuss all day just from the sheer pain. I thought to myself I'd never be able to play baseball with my kids or anything. It was a normal day. We come in in the morning. You come in the morning. The enemy usually doesn't fight in the morning. It's like they almost give you time to set up. So we would go in, have teams. You take over different rooftops, different ways, building our fighting positions. And then after that, when the daylight comes, the enemy came out and the fighting begins. The chaos starts. During these times when you're on a roof firing at enemies, the world slows down. The stress of whatever you may have gotten in a letter from home doesn't matter. The fact that you may not have eaten doesn't matter. If you lost someone the day before, it doesn't matter when the rounds start flying, because the world goes slow and you have to fight. You don't have a choice. There's no timeouts. When I first experienced my first casualty, that was an unsettling moment. Realizing that when someone goes down, you don't always have the opportunity to tend to them the way you think you should be able to. The world keeps turning and you have to keep fighting. You don't properly mourn anything in the moment because you're trained not to, because that mourning time comes after. It's after the rooftop, after the war is when you can mourn. And that's when I believe the pain starts. But that rooftop, being up there with my brother, it's a moment in time that I hold on to. I can't stop thinking about sometimes, especially now as a grown man with a clear head, and think of my brother up there, the courage it took us to be up there, everyone, to just fight. And then, fighting, looking at each other's eyes, dealing with those emotions of facing a man that doesn't even know you, but we were against each other, ready to kill one another. And we did a pretty good job of it. And it's, thinking about it's hard, but it's part of being a Marine, and it was our calling, and I've never felt a greater honor in my life than just sharing a moment with another man on a rooftop. Our hearts just fully as one, trying to stop an enemy that just was forever relentless.